guys, it's Thursday. It is January 16th, 2014. So, and the reason that I'm coming on and giving you that date the way that I am giving you that date is because this date is significant to me. So, let me explain to you about that. Before I do that, just so you know, I did not, it's the end of the evening. I did not do vlogging this morning or today. I wasn't feeling good. Greg was up all night last night. He was really sick. We thought that he had food poisoning, but I think he's got the flu, and I think I may be coming down with the flu. So that's what's going on. So I didn't go to the gym this morning. I did go to work. I came about halfway through my day. I was like, I don't really feel good. So I started to think that I might have the flu. Came home, relaxed. I really haven't ate a whole lot today. I'm not hungry. So that's kind of what's going on with me. But anyway, back to what I wanted to say. So I figured I could come on here and then, I guess, kind of like, open my skeletons in my closet a little bit to you, to kind of explain to you where my head's been the last couple days and where it's been today, obviously outside of us being sick. So today is my daughter's 17th birthday. So most of you probably have no clue that I have a daughter. I do. My daughter ran away from home on Christmas Day 2011. So, I don't really know how to explain it. There's a lot of stuff that kind of goes into what happened and where we're at. So ultimately, my daughter does not live with me. She ran away from home and she ended up at her father's house. Not the best place for her to be, but it is what it is. Ultimately, my daughter was calling social services on me because she didn't want to be at the house anymore, so she was lying to them, like ridiculous lies. At the time, she said that I locked her in the trunk of my car. I had a Jeep Wrangler. I had a soft top. So if you know anything about Jeep Wranglers, you know that there is no trunk, and there's no way to lock anybody in a Jeep, honestly, because you just zip your way out. So it was like ridiculous. And then she said that I locked her in the closet. Trust me, I could barely fit a piece of clothing in the closet, let alone a person. And none of the closet doors closed. So her room, which is my closet now, my walk-in closet, there's no like actual closet door in this room. The master bedroom that we had sliding doors, so you can't lock anybody in that. And the other bedroom, which is now my husband and I's bedroom, that one had no door on the closet. My stepson thought it was a brilliant idea to remove the door off of the hinges, so there was no way to lock anybody in that. And then the other two closets were like the one that's behind me now, which was like completely loaded with stuff, and then the front closet door. And actually none of those doors had locks anyway, and the doors didn't really shut. So you could just like push the door open. You had to like kick the door in order to even make it like close all the way. So it was just like ridiculous stuff. So, and then one of the things that she had said before too was I was in the kitchen and I was cutting up vegetables, and I was making dinner, and I'm cutting the vegetables up, and she comes in and she's like, Mom, when am I going to eat? I'm like, I'm cooking. And she calls back 5 minutes later, Mom, when am I going to eat? I turn around and I'm like, will you get out of the kitchen? She said that I held a knife to her throat. So, it was just a lot of stuff. And then, later on, I came to find out that this is where it gets a little weird. So my mother passed away in September of 2011. My daughter ran away from home December 2011. I didn't find out that my mom passed away until March of 2012. So almost 6 months after my mom passed away is when I found out that my mom had passed away. Why this was kept from me, I don't know. My mom actually only lived about 10 to 15 minutes away from me, but my mom and I were not close. We had a falling out, so we didn't speak. I have two brothers and one sister, and my one brother and sister, they're twins. They're the youngest. Okay, follow me, you guys. Follow me. So, my sister is married to my daughter's father. So, my daughter currently lives with her aunts and her father, who are married and have two kids together. So, my sister had spoke to my stepfather and told him that she said that she had contacted me when my mom was in the hospital dying, and that I refused to come to the hospital, which is a flat out lie. So that's why I wasn't there. And actually one of my sister's friends told me that my mom had passed away. So that's kind of what happened. So ultimately what I believe to have happened was that my sister told my daughter that her grandmother had passed away. I believe that my daughter did not find out until probably like November or December, and then my daughter ran away. The weird thing is that on Christmas Day, my daughter had asked me, can I go over to my girlfriend's house and spend a night? And I said, sure. And my daughter gave me a hug and a kiss. I love you, Mom. Her friend, who was kind of like a daughter to me, gave me a hug and a kiss. Love you, Mom. Bye. They both, love you, Mom. Bye. And they left. And that was really like the last time that I saw my daughter. I saw her a couple times in and out of court. We were dealing with the whole social services thing. She had called social services on me like 3 months prior. That case was closed. They were like, she's an unruly teenager. I contacted social services and was like, look, I need help with her. I don't know what to do. They said, go to the courthouse. I go to the courthouse. They're like, there's nothing we can do. Go to the police. And go to the police. And they send you in a circle. So nobody can really do anything. Nobody can really help you. And I got some good advice, and it was basically like, okay, so if you go to court and you win the case, which you will win the case to get your, custody of your daughter back, because ultimately what happened was I put in for an emergency hearing, and it was like, I just found out that she's staying at her father's house, even though he's lying. We went to court. The judge wanted to talk to Anna, my daughter, and basically it was kind of like, okay, well, whatever she says, that's the golden word. So, Anna was like, I don't want to be at my mom's house. I don't really know what she said to the judge because I wasn't in there with the judge, and the judge gave temporary custody to her father until they could work it all out. And then when I was speaking with somebody about the situation, they were kind of like, so if your daughter comes back, you have your daughter, but she's not going to listen to any of your rules. And you're going to be like tiptoeing around for the next couple years. Is that what you want to do? So at that point, Anna had already been gone from the house for 6 months. So I already kind of like lost control. So there was no point in me trying to regain control, because at that point there's really no way to regain control when everything had happened like that. So, so to make, I guess, a very long story short, because we're already at 9 minutes of recording, she's gone. So I tried to reconcile, and I had I still have a scrapbook that my mom had made for Anna that I was planning on giving to her, but she is just, she's not the girl that I raised. She gets away with murder at her father's house. And I'm like, not just saying that either, like seriously. My if you could pull up the the police records for both of them, you would just be like, how could a judge even say, yes, it's okay for her to even be there for like 2 seconds? Her father's on the child sex offender registry and couldn't even get her enrolled in school. My sister is a stripper and constantly being picked up for drugs. Both of them don't have a license and get caught with driving without a license, domestic disputes, just all kinds of stuff. But it's kind of out of my hands, so I don't know. But anyway, so today is her birthday. I did reach out to her via Twitter. I don't normally speak to her, but I do know that she has a Twitter account, so I sent her a happy birthday via Twitter. I didn't get any response back. I wasn't expecting to get a response back, but I at least wanted to, acknowledge her birthday. So that's it. That's kind of what's been weighing on my mind. If you're even at this point in the video, you're probably like, what in the world did she just say? If you have any questions, or you want clarification on something, or I missed something, or something didn't make sense to you, leave me a comment, or you can send me an email. My email's in the description box below as well, and I'll be more than happy to explain it. It's a lot, but ultimately within a 1-year time frame, I lost my daughter, I lost my mother, and my dad passed away as well. So I wasn't close to my mom or my dad. I was actually very close to my mom, but that's a different story for a different time. But it was a very difficult relationship with me and my mom. Very difficult and complicated. But aren't all mother-daughter relationships that way? So anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. I will see you guys in the AM. I don't know if I'm going to the gym or not, because I don't know how I'm going to feel, but that's it. So I just kind of wanted to get that stuff off my chest a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. If you do all 3, as always, Digger and I promise to love you forever.